Hello everyone, I'm Brandy Obvintseva with Gallant Culture. Welcome to Botanaut, where I make flower arrangements and just talk about whatever. I just found these things in my garden. This is greenery from a Loquat tree, and the Loquat tree is fruit bearing, but mine don't get fruit for very long because we have these very pudgy, cute squirrels in our backyard that just think the Loquat tree exists for them. We also have a fig tree that suffers a similar fate. And these are called China Pinks, and they're just really sweet little kind of annual color. And then this is my new favorite greenery, and these are actually the tops of carrots. So my son is growing carrots, and these are the tops, and it's just so lacy and pretty, and anyway, they're just beautiful. And I just, like I said, I happen to have sunflowers, so we're going to combine those. And then I had a few little oranges. Now this is the vase that we're going to be working with today. It's very unusual. It's a piece of glass, and it's one piece, and we're going to be making a very low arrangement here. So it's going to be kind of fun. I don't know how I'm going to pull these off, but let's get started. So I'm going to start by building a base with these guys. Let's see how they fit in. We are coming off of a very long holiday weekend. So it was Memorial Day, which is always just, you know, a bittersweet time to just remember. And we got a lot of rest. My family and I got a lot of rest. It was super fun. And we entertained a little bit. We did kind of this socially distancing, entertaining, and joy as a family. But the challenge is sometimes the conversations aren't as deep, just because you're just running around playing hostess, or have dinner parties and things like that with just a few guests every once in a while. And it's a difficult thing to do sometimes because you've got a lot of folks you want to spend time with. But this whole isolation thing has sort of made me very cognizant of just the joy of conversation. It's just been wonderful. And the most important thing you can do with any conversation is ask questions, good questions, and then contribute. You see how this is kind of building up? I don't know if I'm going to be able to use all of this stuff. This is going to be a very summery, pretty arrangement. When I was little, we would spend hours and hours on the phone. We've talked about that before. Now we just simply don't. I'm kind of okay with that, don't get me wrong, but so one thing that's kind of nice about this arrangement is it really just highlights these gorgeous sunflowers. It has some nice little sweetness around it. But the sunflowers themselves are very bold, and I would say, oh. So it's always kind of fun when you can really have a good focus and a good focal point. These lower arrangements certainly are better for conversation as well. You've always heard that, I'm sure. This one in particular is just so sweet. And I actually received this vase, which is one of my favorites. It's given to me as a hostess gift for a baby shower years ago. I think the baby that we were doing a baby shower for is 5 now. So it's one of my favorite vases on rotation. You know, and this whole experience, I think we miss entertaining so much. So this weekend has been kind of a nice little break. I have to cover this one up. It's a little sad. I always think of a little lemon or a little mandarin orange. Just adds a certain element of surprise. Okay, here we go.